Hello world, welcome back to Agileonthetrail. I'm your host, Voices, and today is Saturday, July the 15th, making it day 106 on the trail. I have broken down camp. See, that was my tent spot. There's my backpack and poles. Put on wet clothes from last night. Half wet, half sweat from the thunderstorms that rolled through that forced me to set up in wet conditions. Joy. Anywho, same plan as yesterday. I'm just going to take it nice and easy. I'm hoping to get the 15.2 minimum miles in today, and then anything else is a bonus. I do know I have some big rock scrambles ahead of me. I also have a package waiting for me at a hostel that is 33 miles from here. When I get into signal range, I need to call the hostel and say, hey, I'm on my way, but I'm just going to be a day late. I was expecting to be there today. However, I had to take that zero, and therefore I'm running a little bit of a behind schedule. So I just want to let them know that that is happening. I also might get to a gap where there is a restaurant, brewery, and 2 hostels. And it's a very popular gap to stop and grab dinner or lunch. And I might hostel it up tonight. Not sure where I will get. If I get there, great. If not, no big deal. I'll set up again and sleep on the ground, as I'm a ground pounder with a tent versus the sky people who are in hammocks. However, as I'm talking to you, I'm not moving, I'm not hiking. So I'm gonna let you go. I hope you have a great Saturday, and I will check back with you guys later. I know, sometimes a green tunnel is a paved road, or at least a gravel road in this case. This is not gonna last long. Anyways, I'm like barely a mile from my camp, and I've already had 2 different interactions with 2 different groups of people, and good conversations and stuff. And this is something of what I like about the trail. First group was, looked like some young, I say young, like 20-something men who were camping in the spot that I was actually trying to go for last night when the rains hit. And they had 3D printed like a little tripod setup, basically the cap for the tripod. That was pretty neat. And they had a fire going and everything else. But it was a small campsite. I wouldn't have been able to fit in there. And then the second interaction was at the water source I just passed. You might hear the water off to the side. And there was a local couple that was there. And they know about the Appalachian Trail. They do a lot of hiking, but they haven't done a lot of through hiking. So we talked for about 20 minutes. They were picking my brain about everything Appalachian Trail, through hiking, gear, snakes, platinum blazing, all that stuff. And it's all good. And this is actually what makes part of being out here enjoyable, is meeting people, talking to them, and just, enjoying company of others. All right, I just looked down here. That's a really nice campsite right down there. Let me put my poles down here real quick. That is a really nice campsite next to a stream. Why couldn't I have found that when the storms hit? Dang it. All right, well, I'm gonna pick up my poles and I'm gonna continue. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Welcome to Dan's Pulpit. And over there, that ridge line, we just walked that yesterday. That is where the pinnacle is. I believe off of that point right there. Anyways, yeah, we walked that and came over and walked up to this ridge line. It says in yesterday's video, we are now on the ridge line that is pretty much going to take us straight to New Jersey. But here is the overlook from Dan's Pulpit. Enjoy. back again. This time we're at Balanced Rock, which I think they're referring to this thing right here. Looks balanced. Maybe, maybe not. Anyways, here's the view from Balanced Rock. And here's everything I had to climb over to get to Balanced Rock. Once again, putting my hike at risk for your view enjoyment. The going has been slow. It has been very rocky, both small and large rocks. But yeah, the slow pace has definitely reduced the number of stumbles, foot stubs, and toe bashings and everything else that I suffered going into Port Clinton. All right, I'm gonna get back to it. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Once again, I'm putting my through hike at risk to show you a little bit of what I am doing today. So we call it Rocksylvania for a reason, right? Well, for the past several miles, this is all I've been walking through. These type of rocks. You gotta watch your footing. Some of these rocks are loose. You gotta be at the ready to shift your weight. Keep your balance. Maybe use a pole or two to catch yourself. All depends. You know, all the time you're looking for those white hash marks to kind of guide you. Because at times, you're not really knowing where you're going. Luckily for me, this is ridge work, which means it's mostly flat. Small ups and downs, but mostly flat. Yeah, this is why they call it Rocksylvania. It's not a smooth, straight, manicured path. It's rocks. And when they say rocks, they mean boulders. All right, well, I think you got the point. I am now going to put the camera down so I can use both poles to navigate these rocks. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday.